uh, the topics and what it is going to be. After this course, I'll be helping you on practical live sessions, how we can install Hadoop and how we can work with each tool. So I'll start with each introduction of the topic and the practical session following it. So we can complete like that some 7 to 8 tools after the introduction of the main Hadoop. Okay. So let's start with actually the overview of the Hadoop. What is Hadoop? So Hadoop is a big data programming model where we can work on different. It's a parallel programming model. It's not a pipeline based programming model. If I can tell you simply, program will go and run on data. Normally data will come to program in a pipeline programming model, but in this parallel programming model, data program will go on run on data. So that is where the main difference comes in Hadoop. So that is Hadoop. Because of that, we get almost 10 times or more than 10 times we'll get the performance in terms of parallel programming model. Then let's come to Hadoop. What is the history of the Hadoop? Initially, the Google, when they are working, they published one paper on exactly the Hadoop framework. That framework, the paper was submitted by Google. Later, Apache, they taken that paper and they extend their work. They make it completely free source on that Hadoop. They develop the tools on the Hadoop. Not only that Hadoop, Google and Apache. Apart from that, Facebook also contributed towards Hadoop framework development. So currently, the main Hadoop users are the customers is Google and Facebook and Yahoo and LinkedIn. These are the main social networking sites because they deal with mass communication data. Daily they will work with petabytes and terabytes of data. So that is where they need this Hadoop framework. Now people are realizing how Hadoop can be utilized for their understanding of the customer's usage, say like website logs. So everybody is slowly realizing the usage of the Hadoop. So they're slowly migrating. Some people have started working towards POC kind of thing. POC is from proof of concept. People started working on POC. So most of the clients now approaching onto Hadoop, how we can set up on it. Majorly, the Cloudera is one vendor of this Hadoop. They are extending the Hadoop also. They are the biggest vendor of this Hadoop. They are also having their own framework on having Hadoop set up. That is simply the history of the Hadoop. And the building blocks of the Hadoop ecosystem. When I say building blocks of the Hadoop ecosystem, Hadoop it's a framework, right? So on the Hadoop, we will work with set of tools like Pig, Hive, and Scoop. That kind of tools. It's completely we'll call ecosystem. It's not Hadoop means it's not simply a OS where you work on it. Hadoop is a framework. It's developed on Java. There you are having a multiple tools like Pig, Hive, Scoop, and Jupyter. With these all tools, you will work on a Hadoop ecosystem. That's what we call Hadoop ecosystem. Actually, who is behind Hadoop? As I said, it's a Google is behind the Hadoop. Okay, and what is Hadoop is good for and what is not. I told you Hadoop is good for big data. That doesn't mean that it works for all varieties of big data. And that too, Hadoop is write once, read many times. So it cannot be used for critical banking application because the transaction should be happen immediately in time. But Hadoop is good for offline processing system. Say I want to analyze one website logs. That is offline processing. Even you do after some time once there is no problem to that website. But banking system, if you apply this Hadoop, to analyze the petabytes of data, it will take too much of time to get the results. So Hadoop is not good for real-time transaction. Hadoop is good for offline processing system, right? I see somebody is pinging. Let me see. Okay. Somebody said yes. Okay. Mahesh,
Yes, tell me, sir.
you're good with the voice and presentation, right? I mean, no disturbance.
No disturbance, sir. It's clear.
Okay, thank you. So, and one more thing, uh, and the main reason why you need Hadoop is, say, as of now, the company CEOs, they're taking decision like, okay, this product is going to be get some good sales in the next quarter. They'll simply depend on only few people opinions or few master people opinions in the market. But only they're investing in millions, billions of dollars by taking only few people consideration or their own experiences in the last some 30 or 40 years. But if you think correctly, that is not a correct decision based on their experiences or based on the some few master people consideration. They are not considering the exact real-time importance of the customers who are all using that product. That information is missing in the current CEO decisions on the market. So this Hadoop is going to fix that problem. How it is going to fix that problem? It is, suppose if that CEO or the company or the one who makes a product, if they understand the usage of the customers in a one region, how they can analyze that? They can take the Walmart people, they'll be having the usage of the customer, what product is selling more. Or in Facebook, they can read out their opinions on the product. Say this product is, I like it. Some people will say that this is a very hot product. So if they consider this all data or logs or usage of the customers, definitely it will add value to the CEO decision of the company, the creator who makes the product. Because if they take this people consideration also, it is going to be very good value addition to that their decision. That's why this Hadoop is going to be fix that solution. Okay. Let's go to simply, these are done with, we have done with the overview of the introduction, this Hadoop. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, this is SDFS. When I say SDFS, it's Hadoop file system. Whatever you take, suppose you're working on a Windows, you will be storing files in an orderly fashion. That is Windows. Suppose you are storing files on network. In network also, you will be storing files in an orderly fashion. But if you think your file copy is only one copy, if you delete that one copy, you lost that copy. Normally in a Windows traditional file system or NTFS. But in a Hadoop file system, what is the difference from main ordinary file system is it will be having a replica of the same file. Suppose you store your file in Hadoop file system. In Hadoop file system, the same file will be replicated 2 times minimum. If you say a replication factor of 2, that means it will be having 2 copies of your file. Suppose if you say replication factor of 3, when you copy a file in Hadoop file system, 3 times file will get copied. We will discuss internally how it will get copied in a coming early session. As I said, it's completely overview of the contents, what I am going to explain in this demo session. So I will give you some easy understanding of the concepts going forward in this session, current session. Right? So that is a SDFS file system. So in this SDFS file system, we'll get high fault tolerance. Even one file get damaged at one place, we can get the file from our SDFS file system. Normally, this SDFS file system will be replicated the files across all the nodes. I'll give you a simple example. Yahoo is having a 40,000 node cluster. Some kind of, it's a multiple of 10,000, around 20 or 30,000. It is having that much big cluster. So even 100 nodes gets failed at a particular moment because of some disaster, they can get the data from remaining nodes because they will be one second, somebody ping me something. Java is having so many concepts. Which topics related to Java covered in Hadoop? One second, guys. I think Koti from the team is asking, Java is having so many concepts. Which topics related to Java covered in Hadoop? See, as I said you, Hadoop is developed on Java framework. It doesn't mean that you should know Java here, right? If you really want to Java, you need to we need to schedule a class for Java related some basic stuff. It's not full stuff on Java. Okay. No need to learn Java here. You need to simply you need to understand the tools whatever we use on Hadoop. Right, Koti?
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Hello? Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Koti?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I have some few knowledge about Java. I want to know about how to use the Java topics in Hadoop.
I'll tell you one basic example. If we are having, I think this is early to tell you about MapReduce. I'll tell you in the next slide. MapReduce is a programming model. With that programming model, you will write programs on Hadoop framework. Okay. The MapReduce programming model, you will write using a different tools like Pig. Okay. Like Pig, you will be running Pig scripting. You will do. If you write really using Java program to say hello on your Hadoop cluster, you need to write 4 pages of programming.
Yes, sir.
So to avoid completely that one, we are going to use Pig programming, Pig tool. In the Pig tool, you will simply write say hello. It will be coming onto your Hadoop cluster. So with the help of Pig, we will be avoiding completely Java programming in our program in our MapReduce programming model. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. If you see one diagram I pasted here, if you closely look at that, whatever the tool you are going to use on Hadoop, at the end it is going to interact with the file system which is lying on Hadoop. That is HDFS. Say you are going to write MapReduce programs using Pig, you need to discuss with HDFS. You need to interact with HDFS or any Scoop tool or any HDFS or any Hive tools. We are going to discuss with HDFS only, right? Just now I discussed with you MapReduce programming model. So this is a programming model we are going to use on Hadoop. So what exactly MapReduce programming model, right? So actually MapReduce programming model is a 2 component, not a 1 component, mapper and reducer. Okay. And to tell you in a simple terms, say somebody asks you to count number of people in 10 regions, in 10 states in India. Suppose assume 10 states in India. We cannot send one person to count in 10 states, right? To simplify our job, what we will do is we'll send 10 people to 10 states. What they will do is simply they will count the people in 10 states. They'll come back to us. What we will do is we'll take the counts from all 10 people, we'll merge it. That is, first when I say a mapper is 10 people, I send to 10 states. Reducer. Reducer means I'm taking the counts from 10 people and I'm simply aggregating it, right? So that is mapper and this is reducers. If you simply see the diagram here, what it will tell you is we will be writing the programs whatever we write in the Hadoop, it will go and simply run on each data server. It will fetch the data, will simply aggregating it and will put the results onto our output. That is map reduce programming model. And one more thing, whatever the tool you used on Hadoop, whether you write some 2 lines of program or 3 lines of program, in the back end it will go and simply split it as mapper and reducer, right? Reducer can be 0, but mapper jobs cannot be 0. HBase is it's one more programming model on this Hadoop cluster where what we do is using HBase data will be splitted in the modules where data will be stored. Okay, here also you work like something like client and server architecture here, where you will be having a shell where you with that you will keep discussing with HBase. I'll give you a simple example. Normally your data will be stored in SQL as a rows and columns, right? In the same way, in a HBase file system here, data will be stored in a file. It is not stored in a database. It is stored in a file. So when you're writing a HBase program, you will work with a shell. That shell will talk to a file. File you will define, okay, first column is name, second column is say employee ID, say third column is salary. Like that you will simply give the information before executing HBase. I can tell you HBase is something like it's a database management system on Hadoop framework. Okay, here we will, in the same way the Oracle whatever we have SQL terminal will be having a HBase shell where you can talk to Hadoop framework. Right? And the main difference, what is the main difference to Oracle SQL and this HBase and Hadoop system? The main difference is adding a column in Oracle is very difficult to existing table. Adding a column in HBase on Hadoop system is very easy. You can add 100 columns at a time, but you cannot add 100 columns in this Oracle traditional database system. That is where the main difference comes. And I told you the first one, this is a replacement for writing literally Java programs. To avoid literally writing a Java programs, we use pig scripting. In pig scripting, we'll simply write 4 lines of program to say hello, okay, or to display the file contents onto your cell. What it will do, it will simply, the 4 lines will be converted in the background as a mapper and reducer jobs. Right? Anybody is having any doubts?
No, sir, you can carry on.
Anybody is having doubts? Okay, thanks. 1 second. And Hive. Hive is completely, what it will do is, suppose you are having a data on your Oracle database or MySQL, okay, or some Microsoft SQL server. What I mean to say is, data is already there on database systems, but you want to take the data onto your Hadoop file system. Say you are already running a project which is storing data on Oracle database, but you got a request, I need the data on Hadoop framework, right? So there should be one tool which will take the data from Oracle database and it should put in our Hadoop file system. So this is a tool, Hive tool, which can talk to your traditional database systems and which can talk to your Hadoop framework. This is some kind of intermediate broker which will talk to these both platforms, right? So this Hive it is providing interface or APIs in Linux or C++ or Perl programming. That's all. I think what I'm trying to say is it will provide so many APIs. Like in C++, you will be having an interface programming where you can talk to Oracle. The same way in Hadoop also, Hive is a tool which will talk to Hadoop and your traditional database system. Anyone is having any doubts? And Scoop. Let's come to Scoop. Scoop, as I told you, this is also some kind of Hive tool where you can talk to your SQLs and Hadoop. Okay, where you can simply import data from SQL onto your Hadoop, and you can export the data from Hadoop to your SQL databases. Here SQL, when I say SQL, it can be any traditional database systems like MySQL, Oracle, and Microsoft SQL servers. And let's come to the last topic. It is Joe Cooper. Joe Cooper is something like it is a programming. I mean, it is a information about the data nodes and server. I mean, main primary node. If you, I missed one point in the initial stage. I will discuss you when actually real class come into picture. The Zookeeper works like primary node and data node. That is, master and slave architecture will work, where you keep the information about the client nodes at one particular data. I mean, one node. I mean, one node will act as a master of several nodes. Again, one more node will be act as a master of master nodes. It will keep change. I mean, it will keep noting the status of each data node. Okay, any data node is dead, any data node is when you went to down, what we need to do, what kind of information should be replicated if any data node is down. So Zookeeper is a framework where you will be having, you will do all maintenance kind of stuff in the Zookeeper framework. Okay. And by putting all these tools based on our requirement, we'll be doing the best practices, whatever we get as a requirement. So that's all. Anybody is having any questions related to all the stuff? I'm going to share the presentation PPT with you people, and you can put a question now, or if you get any time, any question, you can shoot a mail to my email ID.
Yeah, my name is Aditya.
That's all.
Hi.
Hello?
My name is Hi, my name is Aditya.
Your voice is very low. I am not able to hear you.
Yeah.
Can you put?
Yeah, my name is Aditya.
Yeah. Hi Aditya.
Yeah. This Hadoop is drag and drop programming, or you can create the SQL program in the Hadoop.
Come again?
Yeah. This is like an drag and drag programming, or
No.
It's SQL in backend.
No. It's not a drag and drop programming. It's not like .NET where you will simply put a dot, it will show you all the methods.
Okay.
This is a programming model. Suppose, see, as I told you, the Hadoop is going to work on raw data. Okay. When I say raw data, you need to maintain. Okay, first, what is the first column? What is the second column? You always need to mention using a big programming language. I said you Scoop or Hive, the tool, what it is going to do is simply it will fetch the data from your traditional system to our Hadoop or Hadoop to traditional system. It is simply intermediate tools where it can talk to the traditional system, because already we are working on traditional systems, right? Somebody should be there to transfer data from traditional system to our Hadoop system.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks Mahesh.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, this is Mahesh.
Yes, Mahesh.
I would like to know a clarification. I heard the development and administration both concepts are there in Hadoop, right?
Okay. Okay.
What development will do and what administration will do, and when this both will be coming to the picture.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mahesh. See, when I say programming, right, the program is completely, it's different from administration. The
Okay.
administrator, because it's a big cluster, right? So people will be in real time, they'll be working with thousands of nodes. So somebody should be there to troubleshoot if any problem comes in a cluster.
Okay.
Apart from developers, our developers will be simply, they will be doing offline job where administrator will be simply checking the online status of any node at any particular moment. They work in 24/7 model. These people work in a day shift where they do programming. Okay, they will write one job in a programming pig language. They will submit the job to a cluster. Their job is done. But somebody should be there. That job is failing at particular moment because of some programming.
Okay.
Okay, somebody should be there, right? To okay, the job is failing. Let's troubleshoot the issue. Let's stop the job. We'll again submit, resubmit it. At night, 1 o'clock, job failed. Somebody should be there to resubmit it, the job.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is completely, it's a different portfolio. I mean, different things. And administrator will be having a different set of things or learning curve will be there in administrator because he works with several set of nodes. Concepts also different from programming model. Administrator is good to aware of what programming model is.
Okay.
Okay. Both vice versa. Both should know each other what they are going to do. I think Dev knows more than admin, if
Okay.
I say frankly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to give the training for only development, right?
Yeah, maximum. But to be frank, 50% will be covered in development training. 50 extra trainings will be there, but that for that you need some infrastructure where you need to maintain some 10 nodes at least. It's a cost related setup you need for administrator training.
I think
That is not.
Hadoop is a free framework, no?
Yeah, framework, but you need, I said data nodes, you need servers, right? You need some 10 servers where you need to host this Hadoop, and you need to see all the that nodes are alive.
Can't we maintain all nodes at one system?
You can do, but development point of view, we don't require. Admin point of view, it is required.
Okay.
I don't deal with maximum with admin part. Based on some request, I will be taking it, but dev I prefer more.
Okay. Okay. So you are going to train only development, right?
Yeah, we see if any people interested in admin,
Okay.
we'll see like what we can do over there.
Okay.
And is it Mahesh?
Yeah, this is Mahesh.
Yeah, Mahesh, like I thought of asking one question to you.
Yeah. Tell me.
Like the servers, like how you are going to provide, you will be providing any one Linux server, or how you are going to provide?
That's what I'm asking
Normally,
you, sir. That's what I'm asking you. What is the technical requirement of the of that?
okay. Actually, I deal with like this. I deal like this. Okay.
Okay.
I don't require any server. Okay.
Okay.
What I ask the people is, I ask them to install the Ubuntu on this laptops or desktop, whatever it is. Okay.
Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. I'll ask the student, please install Ubuntu on your machine.
Okay.
What I will be doing is simply I will be teaching on my system. Okay, how to install Hadoop. I will do. I'll share the screen.
Okay.
So everything is free, right?
Okay.
So once they install, I'll help them if any installation failures.
Okay.
I'll troubleshoot. The same way I'll go every level.
Okay.
In that way they are having the Hadoop framework ready in their systems.
Okay.
They can work anytime.
Okay. This Ubuntu is a Linux based OS, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's freeware only.
Okay.
They can get it online.
Okay. Okay. And one more thing, this in Hadoop, HBase, pig scripting, Hive, and Scoop, and Zookeeper, These all are come under one package, right?
No, different packages. You can see all are 2 MB, 3 MB files, not more than that if I talk frankly.
Okay. These all covered in
So
our
we can
in our
all
section, right?
will be available in Apache Software Center. We can simply download and work.
Okay.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah, hi, this is Aditya.
Yeah, Aditya.
Yeah, just now you said that job submissions, this all go to the admin panel. Maybe this belongs to production support, no? Job submits and everything we running the background checking, this all goes to the production support, no?
Let me tell you like this. Normally, what dev will do? Dev will design the program and he will ready with the program. On one particular day or in a business downtime, somebody should deploy that program onto a real-time Hadoop cluster, right?
Yeah, yes.
Support people will do it. Support or some admin people will do it. Whoever is available. It doesn't mean that only support people should do it. Even wherever I work, we'll take care of end-to-end working from design to till deployment. We'll take care of that. It's not like that only deployment. Somebody should take care of the support work because nobody is there to support it. Nobody is there knowledge of the technology. So we are having a authority to work from end to end. Still we have the access to production system also because of the emergence, criticality of the application, right? And once you submit job to your cluster, okay, when any time any job goes down, there are some 24/7 tech team, they will take care of resubmitting the job to a Hadoop cluster. Yeah. We can't separate support work and admin work and dev work. You should not separate like that. You should know, okay, what that guy is doing. If you think like that, it will add value to your knowledge.
Yeah. I heard about admins, almost all means admins are separated. We created the servers and backends like that. I think support guys means submit jobs in production supports. He deals the production support. Developers, we did not have the access for that production support. Everywhere.
Yes, Aditya. In real time, see, the systems already they worked. Say, suppose you take some Linux, okay, some application is running. Already that kind of Linux knowledge or some kind of application knowledge will be available resources is in the market.
Yes.
Think like that, okay? But the resources which are available on Hadoop is very less, okay? So that's why the people who are knowing it, they are working from end to end to see the 100% uptime, whatever they do.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Sir, this is Mahesh. What about the job opportunities, all those things, sir?
Yeah. The job opportunities, it's completely, if you see, last 2 years, I don't see any improvement. But if you see this year, I'm seeing a huge job opportunities, not only in India. I have also resume on Monster Naukri. I am getting calls from international also.
Okay.
Samsung also, they are recruiting the people in South Korea. I got a call from that company. They're simply asking, okay, 1 or 2 years of experience in Hadoop. That should be fine for them. They are ready to pay. It's a very good salary, more than 50 lakhs in our Indian currency. Okay. The overall interest they are going to South Korea. I see few people are leaving also from my company where I am working. Okay. And apart from that, I see TCS is recruiting on Infosys and Satyam. Okay, because these are the people really they work with actual big customers, right? So these people are very crazy in recruiting the Hadoop people because for them business is very important. So they recruit first. Whenever request comes, they send the people. Even I heard in TCS on-site opportunities in the same Hadoop place. Because it's booming, right? Whoever knows, they will go on-site easily.
Yes,
think
yes,
about Java or some .NET, they will not go easily.
yes, yes.
That's what.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mahesh.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
tell me,
Yeah.
sir.
Hello.
Yeah. Who is
Hello.
that?
This is Koti. Srinivas, I
Yeah,
have a
Koti.
quick question.
Yes, Koti.
What is the duration of this course? How many hours?
Actually, I say 30 hours of time. In that 30 hours of time, what I do, almost I teach 15 hours of theoretical part. Okay.
Okay.
Daily 1 or 2 hour, daily half an hour or 30 minutes. Then I'll go with practical sessions. Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll go with practical. So 15 hours theoretical, 15 hours practical. If you think like that.
Daily. Okay. Daily.
30 hours. Daily
How
1
many
hour.
hours?
1 hour.
1 hour.
1.5 hour.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you. And what are the materials you are provided?
Materials I'll give PDFs, good PDFs on each topic what I'm going to deliver. Apart from that, theoretical PDFs, I'm going to share the notes which I give daily in the class. No need to take the notes. I will give the notes whatever I'm going to explain. Okay. If anybody, suppose any vacation or somebody, I will take the classes individually in some other time where we have some time between the candidate or student with me. Okay.
And also one more thing, sir. What is the course content? Can you provide me course content about regarding the Hadoop?
Can I give you the link, because I posted on my website. It's my personal website. Let me give the course content. See, I just pinged to Koti.
Okay.
Yeah. Koti, you are recording the session, right? Can you share the session to me? I mean that link, whatever you are going to record.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I will forward it.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
So anybody is having any doubts? Mahesh, Koti,
Aditya.
Aditya. Yeah, sorry, Aditya. I don't see your name on the chart. That's where I'm missing. I see two names, but not your name. Organizer. You are also part of Techie Twinning?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm organizing the.
Okay,
I'm organizing
organizers.
this thing. Yeah.
Okay. So how frequent calls you are getting for Hadoop training?
Yeah, we are getting the calls for Hadoop, sir. That's why we are conducting this type of program.
Okay. Actually, I am going on one corporate training maybe next week or the next of next week maybe.
Okay.
GE, you might have heard GE, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, they are asking for 1 week full training. Maybe that's going to be confirmed in 1 or 2 weeks.
Okay, okay, okay. Actually, we are the market leader for SAP modules.
Yeah, I see the SAP, the link, whatever you have.
Yes, yes, yes. For
Yeah,
we can say for HANA, we are the world #1.
yeah, I see that.
Yes, 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 yes.
I see that the coach, the trainer also is a very good trainer. I see the link yesterday you given me.
Yes, yes, yes. Mr. Param is the trainer.
Yeah, he's very good trainer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that we have a huge database from overseas.
Okay, he is from which location?
He's from North only.
Not in India only, right?
In India only.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, yes. Okay,
So
sir.
that's all from my side.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for my session. We'll call you later, sir.
Okay, thanks, Mahesh.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Bye.